Rainsy, how pleasing is it to start the season with 2 wins out of 2?
Delighted, delighted for the boys more than anyone. They've earned both victories, and we couldn't have asked for a better start. And throughout pre-season, we've been good, and they've continued that within the season. They've played with no fear, and they've dominated both games of football that they've played.
And this one against a good Burnley side?
Yes, yeah, definitely. Last season we had 2 very good games against them. I think we drew up at their place and they beat us when they came down here, and we thought today would be a good measure of how far we've come in the last 12 months, and I thought man for man and throughout the duration of the game we were much the better side, so it's very pleasing.
Ethan Jones grabbed the first goal. He can't seem to stop scoring at the minute, can he?
Yeah, I don't think he scored during pre-season, and then the season started and he's bagged 4 already. So, but wasn't just his goal today, and it wasn't just his goals last week. It's his all-round game, his hustling, his bustling. He drives with the ball really well, and even the bits that we've been onto him about that we'd like to see him do more, he's getting them into his game, and he's developing. Over the last 2 games, he's started to really put it in, and he's developing well.
And then John McAtee, for all his hard work up front, how good is it to see him get off the mark?
Yeah, again, similar to Ethan in the sense that he gets his goal because he works so hard and he earns it. Got the quality, and I think he's ended up lobbing the goalkeeper there, and I'm sure he'd have enjoyed that because that's his old club, so it would have been a sweet one for him.
Unfortunately, no clean sheet today, but any thoughts on their goal?
We've spoken a lot about we'd love to keep clean sheets every week, but we understand as well that, and we've spoken to the guys about this, that we are going to concede goals, like, because in football you concede goals, so we don't expect clean sheets every week, and I think we've reduced them to 3 chances today, 2 where Harry's made good saves and kept us in the game, and 1 which they finished, but the response to getting it back to 2-1 was excellent. We didn't change the way we played, we stayed in control of the game, and it took us till the 89th minute to get the 3rd, but we never looked in danger. So from a defensive point of view, we're delighted as well. We'd love to keep a clean sheet, but it's not the end of the world conceding.
And then that 3rd goal comes from the substitute Jordan Wilson from the penalty spot. How good is it to see him back now from injury? Yeah, massive lift for everyone, and for Jordan himself. He's worked extremely hard with his rehab and taking everything on board, and it's good to have him back on the pitch because it's hard to see a young lad injured and not playing and just doing their exercises every day, and that all those exercises now will seem worth it because he's come back and scored on his return. He'll be delighted this evening, I'm sure of it. Long goal trek to Carlisle in the new minibus next. Are you confident of making it 3 out of 3?
Confident if we apply ourselves correctly, if we work hard, and if we match them and we do a little bit more than them. Always confident in the boys to get a result, but they've got to put the work in first. If we don't put the work in, we won't earn the right to win, and we always say that to them. You go into every game, they've got as much right to win the game as you do, but you've got to outwork them, outthink them, and your quality will come through, and we're sure then we'll get positive performances, which leads to positive results then.